I'm mostly a play at my desk kind of gamer. I got this nice big audio interface and this giant mic. Okay, I like to play on PC. I like to sit in Discord calls with my friends. But there are a lot of times where I would need to move over here because I want to use my laptop, or oh, I need to get something from over here, or maybe I want to play on the CRTs back there and still be able to talk to people. But this microphone is so good at rejecting noise, I turn my head and you can't hear anything. I just wish that there was a way to get a microphone you could just like slap onto my headphones and be able to talk. Wait, why don't I do that? Okay, so I am going to be taking a look at the Massdrop Minimic. If you have been in the gaming space for any amount of time, you're probably familiar with something very similar to this called the Mod Mic. This is not that. I don't have one of those on hand. I do have a video comparing the wireless one to a Yeti, though, if you're interested in that, but I'm going to go ahead and unbox this and just test it out and try it. I originally bought this to try to have something for VR, to slap on that while I use it and see if something like this would be a better solution compared to the onboard mic. But I do think I want to try this out just as a headset for walking around and doing things. If I'm working on a project or something, I just swap to this. So we'll go ahead and take these out, and we have, to begin with, look at this. Nice little, I'm gonna get you. You better watch out. I have the actual mic, and it has a little detachable pad that you're going to put on your headphones. I'm probably going to put the headphones on my head and then point this kind of where I think it would need to be. And then thankfully, if I mess up, guess what? You hold on to this and it just moves up and down. So we'll be able to have a lot of adjustment. It does come with some cabling that'll hopefully help me out and help attach to that. And then we have a little mic switch that we can use, which would be really helpful because sometimes I don't want people to hear me. Now, if you mess up or if you have multiple pairs of headphones, we do actually have some extras right here, which is so nice. And then this, I actually don't know what this is. I'm assuming this is a sort of cable tie. Yeah, it's just like a weird little rubber cable tie. I think you probably just thread these prongs in between the hole, and then it looks something like that. So let me go get the headphones. And again, here are mine. The cable, so this might actually be weird. A lot of people have their cable on the right, I know. Mine is on the left, so I'm gonna try that, and hopefully that'll be fine. I don't see why it wouldn't be fine, but I don't know exactly how this is gonna go down. More so, I hope it's fine for fitment. I hope that putting this on is not a pain to do, but I mean, you can very clearly see, or I can. I guess you can't really that clearly on here. Anyway, it says this is right and it says this is left, whatever. I'm gonna put these on. I'm gonna kind of position this where I think it should be. Probably going to take it and put it right about, yeah, right there, just like that. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I really wanted to throw my headphones, and I suggest you do the same. You know, I think that would be really beneficial to everyone if you just throw your headphones. No, it's a joke. I'm probably just gonna place them about in the center. What I would do, this actually did not come with a cleaning pad. I would definitely put a cleaning pad on here. It also didn't come with instructions. From what I know, doing these before, they normally want you to let these rest for a really long time, like 12 to 24 hours. I'm not going to do that because I really want to test this out right now, but I would suggest waiting a while if you want it to cure and like actually be really good. I was also suggest cleaning. I'm not going to do that because I am a menace to society and I don't follow rules, so take that. All right, there's no more peel on here. It is all sticky, and we will be putting it about center mass. I want to have a good mix of placement for the cable versus placement for, you know, actually getting the mic on well. And I'm just gonna press and hold for probably about a minute. All right, and now that we have this pad on, I can go ahead and I can just push that in. It's like a little bit of a Velcro kind of grip. Then we can bend the cable down, and that actually lines up really nicely. And then we can use these into here, and I'll run it to my audio interface. So both of these audio devices are going to be plugged into my Go XLR Mini. That's my audio interface that I use for everything on my computer. I am also going to have some nice little processing stuff going on. This is not going to be a raw mic test. If you buy this mic, please, by all means, feel free to put some processing on your audio. It's not like I'm doing some big mic comparison between raw audio, so I think that's totally fine. It's very reasonable that I make the mic sound how I want to sound, and I'm going to do that, and I hope that's okay with you. But anyway, you've been listening to this with my Shure SM7B microphone. This is like a $400 microphone. It's pretty nice. It's in the $200 and something audio interface. It's a pretty good setup, but now I'm gonna go ahead and swap over to the Massdrop Minimic, and you can get a look at, or hear, you can get a sound of what that sounds like. So you are listening to me right now use the Massdrop Minimic. I went ahead and I kept a lot of the settings I had for the SM7B. I didn't really want to change the tone of my voice a ton so that you could kind of still get a feel for how this sounds. And also, I kind of like how this sounds just straight copying a lot of my settings. I did go ahead and tweak a lot of the thresholds for things like noise gate and volume, things like that, for the microphone to deal with the difference in sensitivity. And I think that it works really well. I like talking with this microphone. This is absolutely acceptable for pretty much any use, I think. I could use this on Discord, I could use this on Twitch, I could use this on YouTube. I wouldn't feel bad at all. This doesn't hurt anyone's ears. If you want to do IRL streaming and use this and you want to breathe really heavy, it kind of picks up that, but other than that, honestly, this thing is great. And I think where it's really going to shine is whenever I throw this over to some gameplay. I'm going to have a video game in the background, and you're going to really kind of get a different view of this microphone. Using it in like an actual use case scenario where you have things in the background that kind of cut out some of the little imperfections goes a long way. And that is a fantastic way to make the microphone sound a little bit better as well. But anyway, let's just go ahead and jump into that. Let's play, I don't know, something. And here we are in a video game. We have some nice little background music going. We got some noises going on too. You know, a lot of things going on that aren't just listening to a static microphone. So you should be able to kind of get a feel for how this would sound if you were doing something else while doing this. Literally anything else. Okay, you got your super special cooking show going on. You hear the nice subtle music that you have going on in the background. You're playing a video game on Twitch or in Discord with the homies who are also playing a video game. So they won't hear your video game if you're just in a call, but they'll hear their own video game. So they'll kind of drown out some of the sound of your microphone, and kind of it's a little freebie to get the mic sounding better. Now, I did buy this as a refurb, which is actually the whole reason why I bought this, because it was a great deal. It was literally $10 on Massdrop, and for $10, I don't think you could go wrong at all. I would love to buy I think they're like $50 and up, a mod mic, literally just to compare to this, because this is really good. And it's honestly kind of hard for me to wrap my head around a mod mic or something. I went the wrong way. Honestly, it's kind of hard for me to wrap my head around another microphone being better bang for buck than this, especially at it being that price range. Like, a microphone would have to, be 5 times better than this to be able to compete with the price point. And I just don't see that happening. If this audio is good enough for you, if the floor of this does not meet your, if it doesn't mess with the ceiling of or I guess the other way around. If the best of this that you're hearing right now is not lower than whatever standards you have set for yourself, then I absolutely recommend at least trying this out for $10. I mean, come on. Now, I don't know that it'll always be $10, and the fact that I had to get it as a refurb, honestly, they may not even really sell these anymore. So definitely look around, keep your eye out to get this. The packaging was very minimal. There was like no instructions, but I think it's pretty easy enough to figure out that I didn't really need it. It comes with a few extra pads in case you mess up or you have more headphones. And on top of that, it took like no effort at all to actually be able to get everything going. Comes with some cable ties. And yeah, $10. I will say it again. 10 smackaroos is all it cost me to get this going. And I do have filters and etc. going on this, but if you want to, you know, if you're using a computer, you'll be able to hook up something like that for free if you want to use like a voice meter or something like that. But yeah, guys, I would love to know your opinion on this microphone in the comments below. I am actually a big fan. Like, if I have to move around my room for whatever reason, you know, kind of as the intro said, I'm definitely using this. I didn't know if this was just going to be, I will try it out for funsies and then toss it in a bin and never touch it again. No, I'm definitely going to use this at whatever opportunity calls for it. And I hope that you guys will at least consider it. Please let me know if there are any future tests you want to see with this microphone or any other microphones that you would like for me to run through, or I mean, just really whatever suggestions you guys have for me in general. I'll leave them, I'll read them, and maybe I'll even reply if I'm feeling spicy. And that's, I think that's about it. I've kind of rambled on for a while, so I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next one, take care. Goodbye. Oh, I love this game.